talking about Tee Higgins and how good he can be. And I'm a believer in Tee Higgins. I think he's a 1, as you heard me say in that clip. I think he's a 1 on a lot of teams in this league. He would absolutely be a 1 on this team. And I believe the Patriots should absolutely be in on him. I've been saying this for a very long time. There are some people that actually believe they will be in on him, including Jason La Canfora, who is talking to executives, and in his conversations with NFL executives, including one, they believe the Pats will be in on Tee Higgins.
Good. I expect them to be in on him. I don't think they'll get him eventually, but I do expect them to be in on him. And he does get some info from here. Looking for. He's had some stuff in the past. Not always right, but it's the first report right there regarding the offseason. That's a good one. Better than saying, well,
wait, hold on, though. It's someone who believes.
Right.
Yeah.
Take it for what it's worth.
It's not a Patriots executive that said this, although I think that maybe got leaked a little bit back in December. Remember that?
Yes, yeah.
When all of a sudden that report came out.
Right.
About they were going to be all in on Tee Higgins.
Yeah, but you've been around. You're getting ready to go to Combine. You've been to the Senior Bowl. Like, people talk now. You know, this is the offseason.
They do. I wonder, though, if this is like the Schefter thing we were talking about a few days ago, where it's just people connecting dots going, you desperately need a number 1 receiver, and this is the biggest name out there. So, yes, the Patriots are going to be interested in Tee Higgins.
Names out there. Like, this is not a great market for receivers in free agency.
What he said is multiple executives I spoke with predicted Higgins will land at least $30 million per season. I think he's going to New England, the first GM said. Patriots owner Robert Kraft took a lot of bleep for not spending any money, rightfully so, and I hear they really want this guy.
All right, so that last part's encouraging.
So an unnamed executive, not a Patriots executive, hears that the Pats really want Tee Higgins. They really want to attack that. They really want to spend money. Good. I hope it's true. I hope they do it. I hope they blow him away.
Be exciting. Be as exciting as that day Revis was acquired. Right away. Same thing with Gilmore. When you went and signed Gilmore, like first minute of free agency. This would be a big one. Now it's a day 1.
If he's not back in Cincinnati, he should be in New England. I still really have questions about whether or not he's going to make it out of there. Just because of the full court press Burrow put on that franchise last week.
And you just find it
hard to believe they're going to try to piss him off.
Right, but I think that when they look at who they're spending money on, they're going to spend it not all on wide receiver. And they're going to sign, rightfully so, Jamar Chase before they sign Tee Higgins.
They should, yes.
They have to.
Yeah.
They have to.
I mean, do you want to be invested in 2 receivers that cost more than $30 million a year? Does any team want that? I wouldn't want that for my team.
No, but if Burrow's putting pressure on that franchise, I don't know if that's a franchise that's strong enough to kind of put their foot down and say, hey, we need to allocate resources elsewhere, Joe.
Oh, no, they're cheap enough to not spend the money, though.
They're already getting rid of defensive guys.
They are a historically cheap organization.
For sure.
2 good defensive guys. Yeah, we're looking to move.
That franchise is so poorly run and has been forever. So I used to laugh at all the times Bill Belichick would get up there, and just because, again, he had friends there, would tell you how great Cincinnati is.
Loves it there.
I don't know, the Brown family, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no, those guys don't do it. You wouldn't want to work for them. You wouldn't want to be the head coach there. Yeah. So, yeah, I hope it's real. I do. Cross my fingers. Hope it's real. Patriots should act more like the Red Sox. Spend some money.
First thing I said.
Yep.
Today. Wake up.
$30 million a year, I think, would be a great number for Tee Higgins. I would go higher than that if necessary.
I think you're short money on it.
Because every time a receiver gets a massive contract, it takes no more than a year before you look at it and say, oh, that money's actually not that bad. Look at the way the contracts are going in the league.
That Ridley 23 to 25
It's been going on for 15 years.
2 weeks for that to look a lot different. Yeah.
Right.
It takes no time at all. Remember that T.Y. Hilton deal? Was it T.Y. Hilton? I think it was T.Y. Hilton got a massive deal.
That sounds right.
There was one offseason where receivers were getting paid left and right, and everyone was like, oh, my God, what are they doing? Stupid. Yeah, it wasn't stupid. It was smart for everybody who signed a receiver. Even the ones that didn't work out didn't matter.
Yeah.
Didn't hurt anybody. Because in a short amount of time, the money was not restrictive.
Yeah.
Didn't stop anybody from spending. Didn't stop anybody from being a better team. Spend the money. This is what they cost right now. And in a year or two, you're going to look at that deal and be like, well, good thing we signed that when we did.
Yeah.
Good thing we got our number one locked up when he was how old? 26?
Yeah, he's 26.
26 years old. You'd be crazy not to do the deal. Oh, it's $32 million a year? $33 million a year? Yeah, sure. We're in. Because if you're at 30, what's 33?
Right.
Agreed.
Just don't do the family playroom.
Yeah,
that's right. And make sure you make
keep
his
your
wife and
babies at
girlfriend
home.
happy.
Yeah.
Have babies in the offseason. Keep your babies at home.
And it's really not that hard to do. Here's how you do it. Patriots, listen up. You got to offer them more money than any other team. Step one, Elliot, if you're listening, I don't know that it's covered in the Packer way, but step one is this. You offer the most money. That's the first step in signing a free agent.
You got to know that now.
Okay, that's step one.
Especially after last year.
Step two, for all of you tax conspiracy theorists out there, you have to add 4.5% to the deal. 4.5%. Do you know why? Because you only pay taxes half the time when you're a Patriot in Massachusetts. So that millionaire's tax bumps you up to about 9%. So you just take the 9, you cut it in half, you tack on a little 4% raise at the end there. Give them an extra 4% for good measure.
Yeah.
4% on a $120 million deal. Is that prohibitive for anybody? No, that's KJ Osborne's contract. Just tack that on and don't sign another Osborne. Done. It's not that effing hard.
We need to weaponize the offense.
Yeah, you sure do. You needed to do it a year ago, and you failed miserably. That's it. That's all it takes. It's pretty easy. I could be the GM. Sign Tee Higgins? It's like Dave Dombrowski when he came to the Red Sox and went and got David Price.
Yeah.
I mean, anybody can do that job. You just got to have an owner that's willing to spend the money, spend the dough. I'll get in there. I'll show Tee Higgins all kinds of personality.
Where are you going to take him to eat?
Ooh, good question. What's he like?
Okay, he lands in. They probably fly.
I got to
him
know
to
what he
Providence.
likes.
He's going to fly to Providence.
I want him to. Oh, see, that's
You wouldn't do that?
I wouldn't do that either.
I would.
I don't. Nope.
Where are you flying him into?
Boston.
Okay.
We're driving through the seaport.
We're flying into a real airport. No offense, Providence. I love flying out of there. I haven't done it in a while, but it's so
Providence.
easy. The
Love
convenience
Providence.
there is dynamite. But when
Love
you get
you,
off,
Providence.
if you don't spend a lot of time here, first of all, he's coming in on a private jet, so it's not like you need to worry about his bag coming off the carousel on time. Okay, you fly him into Boston
Southwest.
on the PJ, right?
Okay. All right.
And then you drive him through a big city like Boston, a top 10 market, not Providence. No offense. Again, lovely city. Great restaurants there, for sure. But what's he like? What's he like to eat?
It's a good question.
And do they want to be wined and dined, or do they just want the money?
What the money?
Just give him the money then. So you don't even have to do this.
Do what Danny did with Kyrie. Take him to Chipotle.
I don't know if Chipotle is.
See, I think that plays with the right player.
Where's that
With
place?
the right player, that's how they like it.
I know, but I don't know if diva receivers are the Chipotle or the ground round
I
like
don't
Rodney
know.
Harrison back in the day.
I don't know.
Tell you
Tee
what.
Higgins seems like a pretty. He does not strike me as super diva receiver. Which is one of the things that I think I put in the pro column with him.
That's actually true. Yes, you're
Thank
right.
you.
Yeah, press Cuban sandwich like at Koshan down in.
Koshan the Butcher
down
is
the
where
Butcher's,
you get the,
right.
Yeah, it's where you get the sandwich.
What's that sucker?
I took Zoe over there. What a sandwich.
my
I said,
God.
Zoe, you're going to love this place.
Black-eyed pea chili. Oh,
Get the potato salad.
potato salad's excellent. A lot of egg in it.
I went there multiple times last week.
Yeah, that place is great. Perfect crust on it, just melts in your mouth. Oh man, gets me hungry now.
Yep.
You should have done a menu here downstairs. Cuban sandwiches, because they have that press.
I think they could do it.
Yeah.
Gotta have the right bread. Kind of like a focaccia bread. Yeah.
Did you make it over there, McCone?
No.
No, you're busy running.
No. Didn't. I did Mother's.
We were busy getting
How'd you like
fat
Mother's?
and
What'd you get?
stuffing our face.
What'd you get at Mother's?
Shrimp po' boy. I had like 14 shrimp po' boys when I was down there.
It's a good sandwich,
That was
isn't
my
it?
go-to. It's the best. It's so good.
They know how to do it right down there. It's the right lettuce. You gotta shred the lettuce. You can't just put lettuce.
And again, the bread too.
That's
I
the
mean,
bread.
It's a huge,
Emerald
huge
said
part
that
of it.
too. It's about the bread. Boom. Bam. Whatever. It's like New York bagels.
Bam. Bam. Bam it up.
Bam.
Bam it up.
Fresh bread. Baked every day. Bring it in. Bam.
James Palmer has another receiver name for us, one we've discussed in recent days. That's Debo Samuel. Phil Perry has other ideas. He wants Cooper Kupp. Here's what I know. We're talking receivers. with this team right
Love
now.
it.
The early buzz is receivers.
Happy birthday, Drake May.
Is it today?
I have no clue. It'd be my birthday if I were talking to him.
When's his birthday? Now we have to look up his birthday so we know when to send him a card.
Hope we-
like we used to send Brady a
hope
card.
we didn't miss
August
it.
30th. It's going to be a similar thing like Brady. Yeah.
Summertime.
The
birthday.
giant 10. It's going to get thrown in the dumpster.
Yep.
Hey, if you like that clip, check out more videos from Zolak and Bertrand right here. For more Patriots analysis and opinion, hit this playlist. And for all the latest from the Sports Hub, download the app at 985thesportshub.com.